Hello everybody, we're the Geeks and the Trends. I am Enzo, this is my forever co-host Jum, and today we wrap up our Halloween 2025 lineup with this week, starting with Army of Darkness. So, if you hear from our first two Evil Dead movies, we are continuing Ash's journey into the Deadite world, but this time he's in medieval times with his boomstick and his chainsaw hand, and he's this prophesized messiah, and he's here to just kick ass and go back home, and he can't go back home now, so he just has to kick ass.
Yeah, and when Sam Raimi was just like, you know what, I'm gonna go a little crazy on the second movie, he went full ham on this third one.
Yeah.
And I love it. If ever you wanted to have that feeling of a dark fantasy, besides watching like The Dark Crystal, like all that jazz, you'll have fun with this one because they're like the use of like practical effects, that feeling of like old 80s style of fantasy.
Yeah.
It's really there. And I love it. I love it that they use stop motion. And like, it's very different from like what Evil Dead was. Evil Dead was a horror movie where this one is clearly more of like a blockbuster action.
Yeah.
All fans are divided on it. Like they don't find it like, oh, it's not Evil Dead anymore. I like it. I like a good change of pace.
Yeah.
When it comes to a trilogy, and especially if they pull it off, and they pulled it off here, in my opinion.
Yeah, same here. I do love everything about this movie, from the effects to like how just how cool Bruce Campbell is as Ash, and just like how good of an actor he is when he's playing himself, when he becomes evil Ash. I'm like, this is fucking insane, this level of acting. It's pretty fun. It shows how charismatic Bruce Campbell can be.
Yeah. The comedy hits too very well.
Yeah. There's not a lot of other character development here. It's just cool seeing Bruce in like a medieval setting. I love the scene when the wise man is like, you remember these 3 words when you get the Necronomicon, don't forget them. And Bruce is like, yeah, I got them. And then when he gets to that moment, he's like, he says the words and he's like, I can't
it's
think
me
of
for real. It's me for real. I'm just like, okay, I gotta remember. These are very important. Once I get to the point where I'm like, damn it.
He's just like,
Nectar.
For a while, I thought Sam Raimi was playing with dark comedy. I was like, what the fuck is he going to say now? Sam is...
Yeah, same here. I was like, it starts with an N. And I'm like, watch yourself. Yeah. I know this is like in the 80s or 90s.
Like, I forget if there's a moment. Oh no, Bruce is just being silly. Okay, thank God.
Yeah. I love the whole like the 3 Necronomicons.
Yeah.
He has to choose one. It becomes very slapstick. Yeah. And especially when he fucks it up and he gets evil Ash.
Yeah. Coming
through as a form of these little things coming out of the mirror. I love this entire scene. It's practical. It's slapstick in a way where I'm like, I'm enjoying what I'm watching. I'm not annoyed.
Yeah.
You know? And like, the Army of Darkness doesn't seem to forget what it was.
Yeah.
Like, yes, the Necronomicon is here. There's these new like add-ons, like the humor, and they're like, it's very slapstick now. Even though, yes, it was kind of funny in the other 2 movies, but here it's a bit more lighthearted.
Yeah.
It still doesn't forget that, hey, you're Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Like, I love it that Evil Ash is just like pretty much just a messed up version of Ash where, he got shot, and like he has buckshot in his face. Like, he was torn apart and buried. The book just brought him back.
Yeah. That's why I love the last battle. Like, it never forgets like what the foundation of Evil Dead, which is one horror. The second one is like really good comedy. Like, there are moments here where I just have a good time, like when Ash introduces them to 20th century steel in the form of a fucking car, and I'm like, alright. But like when he sees the woman he loves, he's like, wait, and he just trashes the car, and then he gets attacked by her. I was like, you know what, I don't, again, not everybody can do this, and that's why I think Sam Raimi is an expert in handling these themes, and I think the Evil Dead trilogy is one of his best works. And it's also great to know that 10 years after he makes Army of Darkness, he makes his other two really good movies. I was about to say trilogy, but I was like, never mind, because it's Spider-Man. It's him, Tobey Maguire. It shows how much of a great director Sam Raimi is, from going from Evil Dead to Spider-Man and to like things from like Drag Me to Hell and whatever he pursues next. He's always great. He misfires a few times with like Spider-Man 3 or Doctor Strange 2, but like it's very few when he misfires for me.
Yeah, it's far in between when it comes to like when he flubs it, but it's here Evil Dead all throughout, and especially like the continuations.
Yeah,
like it has been so. I don't think I've had an Evil Dead movie where I'm like, oh, I haven't enjoyed this one.
Yeah, I love the latest one that came out like 2 years ago, and like it's been a while since I've seen like the remake of Evil Dead 1 from 2013.
That one was freaky. Like that was like an internet image that every kid was scared to see. Like the girl just like coming out of like
yeah. Freaked me out too, dude.
Yeah, the cellar door. Yeah. And like going through the continuation. I don't know if Sam Raimi is directing the Ash versus the Evil Dead show, but it's fun.
Yeah,
I'm having a good time, and Bruce Campbell just being Bruce Campbell is just awesome.
Yeah. Again, this movie is literally the definition of a good time. It literally is a good time watching this movie. Not the greatest movie of all time, but I have a shit ton of fun revisiting this one, and I get why people are not the biggest fans of this, because it's such a dramatic switch in tone, but I enjoy it still. So, what would you rate Army of Darkness?
I would rate Army of Darkness a solid 8 out of 10. You know, like it is such a good movie. Yes, it's not perfect, but I disagree that like, oh, Evil Dead was ruined because of Army of Darkness. No, this just added on to the universe of Evil Dead.
Yeah,
and how you could see that Sam Raimi just flexed his muscles at us with his directing muscles at us, and like I just love seeing that, like, hey, he's clearly capable of doing multiple things, and making somewhat of a dark comedy is his forte, and here it clearly shows. I love the practical effects. I love everything about it. I love the feel of it, where I'm a very big fan of the dark fantasy kind of like aesthetic.
Same here.
This hits every note, and I love it. All that's missing is the synths.
Yeah.
You know? And by the way, I have a question. After you give your score, of course, which ending did you get? First time watching it ever. I'm for sure I know you know that like there are two endings. Which one did you get first? Because the one I got was the one where he overslept.
First, my rating 8 out of 10 as well. Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell make magic together, and this is the result, and I love it for it. Great effects too. I wish more movies use practical effects in this way. Great makeups. Not a lot of development. That's my only flaws with this movie. But aside from that, it's pretty good. The first time I saw this, the ending I got was him in the supermarket where he's like retelling the tale. Which ending did you get? The bad ending?
I told you, the one where he he wakes up like too far into the future.
Oh god. Yeah, I prefer the shopping one ending more. It seems more canonical that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, to the audience watching, what other campy horror movies do you want us to do for our other Halloween lineups for the next years to come? Whatever they are, please comment down below. If you like what you see here, please leave a like, subscribe, and ding the bell icon to get notified of when we upload next. We're also on Spotify and TikTok. TikTok to see our most funniest moments. Spotify tears on the go. And the museum Jodas was on TikTok, and Ants Wolf on Letterboxd. Where can they find you before your PC kills you?
You can find me at JohnJuM_ on Instagram. It is my account.
And until the next one, we'll see you then. Bye, everybody.
Ciao.